Hi, my experiment is to put an egg in vinegar and see what happens. So to start this project, you fill a glass or a cup with vinegar, gently adding a raw egg, and you watch to see what happens. From the top view, it was immediately apparent that bubbles started surrounding the egg. And as the egg continued to sit in the solution for a day or so, it started building a foam up around the egg, and the egg went from the bottom of the glass, it rose to the top, which was really interesting. The end result, after I believe 3 days, was that the membrane had hardened enough, I guess, and the shell had disintegrated around it so that I was able to drain the liquid and actually hold a shell-less egg in my hand. I have a little video that I'm going to play that was only a partial video, but it goes with this process, so I'll have that start next.
To get my one egg, my white egg, I ended up with 2 eggs, and they're very interesting and rubbery, but I want to see how far I can drop it without it breaking. So I'm going to start 1 inch. Here I go. Just bounced. That's pretty good. Now this is about 2 inches. Oh, still worked. All right. Now let's try 3 inches. Oh, it broke. 3 inches was our maximum for the egg membrane to hold the egg together even though it was raw. Really interesting. My other egg is brown, as you can see, and that was because it was soaked in apple cider vinegar. But that was a really interesting experiment.
So after this very interesting experiment, I came up with a few reflections that I would probably use with the class, depending on the age. The first one is, what happened when you first put the egg in vinegar? And it gives you some options if you were testing. Otherwise, just to have the students kind of brainstorm about what happened. The egg turned brown, the egg had bubbles on it, nothing happened. Did your egg spin? No, it did not move. Yes, it spun when I first put it in, and yes, it spun a few times off and on. Did your egg sink? Yes, after a day or so. No, mine stayed on top of the vinegar. Did you see a foam on top of your vinegar? Yes, after a day or so. Yes, right away. Or no, my egg did not foam. And when you poured the vinegar out, did your egg break? Yes, it broke. No, the egg rolled into my hand. So this is my brief overview of the egg and vinegar experiment.